Last night I came over to fix your doorbell. I rang and rang for about 5 minutes, but you never came to the door, so I went home. It's a bad joke, but it's one of my favorite ones. And what happened earlier this week with Amazon AWS having some server outages kind of reminded me of that. And we got bit by it. For those of you who are not aware, Amazon Web Services had an outage, and the outage lasted, in this case, for several hours. Now, it wasn't Amazon as much that was the big issue, but it was all of the companies who were relying on Amazon Web Services for their service provisions. And a lot of them went out, including some of the ones that we rely on to support our clients. But here's the fun part. We usually can go out and inform everybody via email of, hey, there's this outage, there's this situation happening. But what happens when the service you rely on to tell people about things is the service that fails? And here's the thing. You may not think that something is actually on Amazon Web Services, but it turns out a component that it depends on, that service depends on, is on Amazon Web Services. So what we ended up having to do is we had to jury-rig some ways of connecting with people. And we've since spent time creating other ways. So if 365 goes out, if AWS goes out, if the major ISPs go out, that each way or each situation we have a way to inform people of outages. But the bottom line is we are becoming so interconnected and so intertwined in terms of our services that even situations where we don't think there's a ton of services that are dependent upon a particular point of failure, turns out there is. So how'd you do with Amazon being down for a bit, AWS being down for a bit? Tell me about it in the comments below.